Hey guys, Tony here, and today I will be reviewing Star Fox on the Super Nintendo as part of my 20 game review series of every game included on the Super NES Classic Edition. This game is a lot of fun. It was kind of revolutionary for its time. It used the Super FX chip, and there's only a few of those, and you know it's a Super FX chip game by those two little extra ends on the ROM board. Okay, so this game is a lot of fun. Does it still hold up today? And you have to be able to beat Stage 1 in order to get access to Star Fox 2 on the Super NES Classic Edition. That's not too hard. Guys, check out what I have to say about Star Fox. Does it still hold up? Does it belong on the SNES Classic Edition? Let's find out. Thanks for watching, guys.
Star Fox on the Super Nintendo. What a great game. This game is so much fun. This is what started the series off, and it's become a worldwide phenomenon. Now, I did play this game growing up. I remember renting it all the time. I never owned it until I was, out of college, and I started collecting pretty hardcore. And I would rent this quite a bit, just like the other games on this review set, and have a lot of fun with it. I was a lot better with it when I was a kid than I am as an adult. For some reason, I'm having a lot of trouble with the controls. Maybe I just need to play around with it. I'm not sure. And the very famous "good luck."
Good luck.
I wanted to wait for that. So yes, I did play it as a kid. It was one of my favorite rental games. And this game, it does use the Super FX chip. And you'll notice that the graphics are very, very kind of blocky. A lot of polygons. But back then, this was awesome. You were amazed by this. We were amazed by this. I was blown away. But playing it today, it's a little dated. And if you want to play, this is a good game. And I'm super stoked about Star Fox 2. That I'll get to eventually. And it is a good game, but it is very dated. Oh my gosh. I couldn't believe, I was playing this, I was just like, are these the real graphics or what? But you're Star Fox and Star Fox McCloud, and you have your buddies with you, and it's the four of you, and basically you're trying to defeat Andross. He's like a primate villain type dude. And to save Cornelia from destruction. And this is fun to a degree, but it's basically a rails-on shooter. It's not a full exploration type game like Star Fox 2 will be. where you're going to have full range mode, much like the Nintendo 64 game. So, well, in some areas. So it is worth your while to play. It is a lot of fun, especially if you're a huge fan of the Star Fox series and you've never played this one. Yeah, you have to bail your friends out every now and again. And you can actually hit your friends, okay? So it's pretty fun. There's obstacles in the way, you know, everywhere you turn. And for some reason, I just couldn't get past this first stage. So that was kind of disheartening for me. But again, I'll play it on the SNES Classic Edition and be fine. The music is really good. Very catchy. And kind of rock and roll-y, if that makes sense. Now you see me die here. Gosh dang it. Guys, it's frustrating watching this. I don't even get past the first stage, but oh well. Other things, like, I mean, I already talked about the graphics. The gameplay is pretty fun. There are bosses at the end of each level, pretty much, that you can fight, and you have to find their weakness, and it's usually like a little flashing red light or orange light that kind of gives that away. Like right there, that enemy has like orange lights, you can see. And I tried to boost here and I couldn't do it. I don't know what the deal was. You also have bombs that you can use, and I always save them up for the boss at the end of each level. And then you got your common grunts, and then you can recover your health by running through those rings as well. And there's actually some secrets in this game. And I have yet to do it personally, but I've seen some videos. And there's a lot of like fan conspiracies and stuff about, you know, Fox's father and, you know, having connection with the F-Zero world. It's kind of neat. Nintendo hasn't really answered that, but they're leaving it up in the air for the fans to decide. I don't really have too much more to say about this game, guys. You need to play it, you need to check it out. Just for history's sake, if you're a fan of Star Fox at all, you need to play this, okay? Boom. I die again. Especially if you played like Star Fox Zero on the Wii U, you need to play this, okay? And then if you're really, really, really pumped about Star Fox 2, you need to play this. Does this belong in the Super NES Classic Edition? Absolutely. This game, it makes sense, especially with Star Fox 2 being on here. So it's just giving more fan service for those who love Star Fox. So yes, this belongs on there. It's one of those games. Not all the Super FX games are that great. Okay, Stunt Racer actually isn't bad, but this is probably the best example of a Super FX chip game done right. And yes, it belongs on the Super NES Classic Edition. It typifies the Super Nintendo. Again, Nintendo did a really good job here. They did an excellent job. Now, if you're not going to track it down on the Super NES Classic Edition, if you're not going to track one of those down, this is a very, very affordable game. I believe it's going anywhere from like 20 to 30 bucks right now. And it's on, I believe, the Virtual Consoles. Don't quote me on that. But it's very, very easy to find. It's not one of those rare, hard to find games. So you need to find it. Put it in your collection or just play it on the Super NES Classic Edition. Well, guys, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. That's going to put you in the running for Super NES Classic Edition. Watch me die here, and you'll see Andros at the end. Thanks, guys.
you. Wing damage.